Hello everyone. Welcome to the Programming Knowledge. I hope you are all doing well. In the previous lecture, I had shown you how to create a Cloud Mosquitto based broker instance on Cloud MQTT. I hope you are all now familiar with Cloud MQTT functionalities and you have created one account so that you are able to follow the tutorials. I have also told you to download the app name MyMQTT so that your mobile phone become the client and work as a publisher and subscriber. Now, let's get started. I am using Python idle for coding. I have already installed Paho MQTT. If you have not installed this library yet, then just type pip install paho-mqtt in the CMD. Okay, now jump to the coding part. As I said before, first I will write code such that my computer work as a publisher and my mobile phone as a subscriber. I am using two clients because it is easy to visualize the message flow. So today I will write code for publisher, and to make my mobile phone as a subscriber, we have to do some setting. Open the app and go to the settings section. Here you have to provide the broker instance detail which was discussed in the previous lecture. The details is like broker URL, port, username and password. Username and password is optional. Even then I am filling it out. So let's fill all the information. Now your mobile client is ready to act as a subscriber. Now let us suppose my computer is publishing the message on topic like MQTT slash first code. I have already discussed the topic structure in the previous part of the video. So if you are not able to understand how I write the topic, then watch that lecture and again come and continue from here. So in subscribe section, add the topic MQTT slash first code. As you see here, you are now subscribed to the topic. As I said before, a client can able to subscribe multiple topics. So you are able to add many topic here. So if now any client publish the message on this topic, then that message is received by my mobile phone and it will be seen by the dashboard in this app. Now let's make my computer to act like a publisher to this topic. Let's open the idle Python IDE. First, we need to import the client class to have the access to all the functionality needed to connect to the broker and publish some messages to the topic. This class provide a very simple interface so that we don't need to worry about the low level detail of the MQTT protocol. So let's import paho.mqtt.client as MQTT client. Okay. Additionally, we also use time module. So import Python time module because we can have access to the sleep function for introducing some delay in our code. Now, declare the variable that is connected. The connected variable is set to false. We will see later why we are setting it as false. Additionally, now declare four variable to hold the information needed to connect to the server. This is the information mentioned in the previous lecture to connect to the server. You should use the information from your broker instance which we have created in the cloud MQTT. So let's define broker address, port, user password. Now, and also keep it in mind that broker address, user, password are in string. Type is string. Okay. Now, create a new client instance. We will pass as argument of the constructor a unique client identifier in a format of a string. The client constructor takes four optional parameters, but only the client ID is necessary. And also, it is very important, it should be unique, as we have discussed in the previous lecture of the important points of MQTT. So let's define the instance. Client is equal to MQTT client dot client, and let's suppose we are passing the string MQTT as a client identifier. Okay. Now we have to call the username password set method. This method allows to specify a username and password. Here, password is optional also. So let's client dot username pw set password, and passing the argument user, which we have already defined, comma password. Now here we have to specify a on connect callback function, which is called when the broker respond to the connection request. As the callback function, to process callback function, you need to create a callback function to process any message, and we have to start a loop to check for a callback message. I am just assigning the function for now and define the actual code later. So client dot on connect is equal to on connect. Okay. Now finally, I am calling the connect method for establishing the connection to the broker. It takes as the input the broker address and the port number. So client dot connect broker address, comma port number. As I have already told that if to process a callback function, we have to call a method called loop start. It also run a thread in background to handle the network connection, and also it handle the sending and receiving data. So client dot loop start. Since establishing the connection may take a while, so I am writing a loop so that the loop is executed until the previously declared connected variable is set to true. As I said before, the connection variable is set to true in our callback function. We are going to define call on connect callback function later. Now, while connected is not equal to true and time dot sleep, let's suppose we are delaying for 0.2 seconds. Okay. Now we have to publish the message to the broker. So as I have already defined the topic structure, so suppose that the topic is MQTT slash first code, and we are passing the message hello MQTT. Okay, now we have to stop the loop. Now To finish the coding, we just need to specify the onConnect callback function. It receives four arguments. So define onConnect. So it take four arguments like client, user data, flags, RC. Here, RC value determine that the client is connected to the broker or not. If RC is 0, then client is connected. So if RC equal to 0, we will print uh, client is connected to the broker. Here, if RC is equal to 0, we have to set connected is equal to true. So connected is a global variable. So first we will initialize global connected and then we will initialize connected is equal to true. If RC is not equal to 0, then we will print connection failed. That is, connection client is not connected to the broker. So else print connection failed. Now let's run it and we will see it tries to means it publish the message on this topic and the message is hello MQTT. Yeah, it is gets connected and yeah, here you can see we get a message on this topic MQTT slash first code. I hope you all understand the coding part of the MQTT. I am also giving you the code in the description box. You are able to download from there. Thank you. And in the next part of the video, we will make my computer as a subscriber and my mobile phone as a publisher. Okay, guys. Thank you.